Good morning, boys and girls. Today's Friday, May 1st, and here's a fun read aloud I'd like to read to you. Skippyjon Jones, Lost in Spice by Judy Shatner. Let's see what Skippyjon Jones gets into today. Okay. Skippyjon Jones was nuts about Mars. Because it was the red planet. I love red, that's what I said, and I musty put some rusty in my big boy bed. So off he went to the kitchen where Mama and the girls were starting supper. We're making tuna poodle casserole, crooned his sister Jilly Boo Jones. Tuna noodle casserole, corrected Mama. A poodle is a dog. We don't eat dogs. Skippyjon thinks he's a dog, said Jezebel. Yeah, agreed Jujubee. He thinks he's a chihuahua because his ears are too big for his head, added Jezebel. That's enough, scolded Mama. Pinkie Pie's ears are just fine. But Pinkie Pie was oblivious to their chatter. May I please borrow your bottles of red spice, Mama? He asked politely. Yes, you may, replied Mama, pleased with her boy's manners. But you better not be thinking of doing any sprinkling. Nuh-uh, said Skippy, blinking and tasting and pasting or wasting. If you know what is good for you, she added. Well, Skippyjon Jones always knew what was good for him. Oh boy, what is he doing? He's definitely sprinkling. And that was bouncing and pouncing and rocketing in the rusty red dust. Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, and I'm in a big race to be the first dog to bounce into space. Then a bit of spice tickled his nose. Chewy! The kitty boy sneezed. Holy hot tamales! Exclaimed Skippyjon Jones as he shot past his reflection. What's up with the doggy in the mirror? Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, You are not the Siamese cat, dude. You're a wicked red chihuahua. Then, quicker than you can say jumping jacks on Jupiter, the kitty boy found his mask, a cape, a mirror, a marble, and his sock money. Monkey, he stuffed these and a few other things into his spacesuit while he sang in a muy soft voice. My name is Capito Fresquito, and I think there are Martian burritos. Some say the green creatures share all of my features. I hope it's not just fabolitos. Back in the kitchen, the girls were being a big help to Mama Junebug Jones. I love noodles, declared Jilly Blue. Noodles are silly, said Jezebel. That's because they're nude, said Juju. They're not nude, said Jilly Boo, giggling. They're naked. And she tossed one up to the ceiling where it stuck. But Skippyjon Jones wasn't stuck at all. He was suited up and ready for liftoff. The astronaut Tito took one small step into his closet for chihuahuas. And one giant leap into the universe of Los Chimichangas. He was well into his orbit when a comet covered in crazies cruised by. Who goes there? Hollered Skippito. Martian, came the answer. Martian who? Martian to your closest and get us some frijoles, dude, said the voice. Oh, Poquito Tito, exclaimed Skippito. Is that you, amigo? See, it is all of us, Los Chimichangas, said Poquito Tito, the smallest of the small ones. We are going to build a chili polvo pipeline to Mars to Earth, Papito. Not the chili powder pipeline, declared Skippyjon. Exclamante, hollered the doggies. ¿Por qué? asked Skippyjon. Because, amigo, began Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. The chili powder on Mars is muy caliente, and it will keep us very warm in El Vierno in the winter. Then they zoomed off. The Chucharo Comet and the Kitty Boy made it to Mars with a soft landing. Ooh, sighed Don Diego. That felt marvelous. Then he turned and glanced at Skippyjon. No offense, Coco, but why the suit, Dinave? asked Don Diego. It's not a snowsuit, declared Skippyjon. It's a spacesuit. Dude, you don't need a spacesuit up here, said Poquito Tito. You need a spice suit. Mars is covered in chili powder, Chico. This made the perros go loco in the rojo, singing, Chiro, chiri, chorito. It's the wag of the tail for Skippyjon. For there's nothing as nice as a rollin' hot spice in the light of the Martian moonitos. But a roll in the rojo should have been a no, because quicker than you can say monkeys making meatballs, Skippyjon rolled and rolled and rolled in the opposite direction of the pipeline pochitos. Phew, said Skippyjon, panting. You boys were right. The spacito was hot. The astronito was calor under the collar that he had to take off his spacesuit. Oh, he's getting hot under that spacesuit. He's taking it off. Muchachos, he called out. There was no answer. Uh-oh, Skippyjon said to himself. I'm lost in spice. But the astronito did not panic. He grabbed his binoculars and climbed onto a rocco, and that's when he saw it. What do you think he saw? Holy green gorillas! The pochito pounced just a whisker away from the unearthly creature. What is it? The unearthly creature. Dude, your ears are too big for your head. Your ears are too big for your head. Your head is too big for your body. Your head is too big for your body. You are not a Martian. You are not a Martian. No, I know I'm not a Martian, dude, said Skippyjon. I'm a Chihuahua, just like you. To prove his point, Skippyjon ran back to his spacesuit and pulled out a little rojo mirror that he had packed, a little red mirror. Look, said Skippyjon, holding it up so both their faces showed. We're twins! The Martian was so mesmerized that he could not take his one eye, off himself. Skippyjon was so excited he could not stop hopping and flapping his arms. Then all of a sudden he remembered that he was lost. Come on, Uno Ojo, called the kitty boy. We've got to find Mis Amigos. But Uno Ojo said nada. He simply sat and stared at his image in the mirror. Okie dokie, said Skippyjon. I'll go. But you have to keep an eye on my stuff, especially my sock monkey. Then he took off faster than a tiddywink in a tornado. He didn't have to go far. In less time than it takes to tickle a termite, Skippyjon found his crotitos cooped up in a crater. Dudes! Shouted Skippyjon. Dude! Whispered Don Diego. You are just in tiempo. In time for what? Skippyjo asked. Hombro Martinos, said Porquito Tito with a shiverito. Not the men from Mars, declared Skippyjo. The men from Mars. The mere mention of Martians made the muchachos mad. Knock, knock! Who goes there? Verde Martians everywhere, slurping sloppy ice cream cones, speedy in the spicy zones, mossy Martians on the move. What do they think we have to prove? We did not come here for a fight. We want to build. We will not bite. Then Skippyjo felt the fur stand up on the back of his neck. Oh no. Oh no. Because the critter crater was about to have 5 crazy creatures for company. Holy hoppleheads! Hollered Skippyjo, here they come. Before Skippyjo could think what to do, the Verde visitors piled out of their space buggy, bearing all of Skippyjo's stuff. Oh my gosh, they have all the stuff. Oh no. 2 were green and mossy, while the 3rd was green and bossy. The 4th was green and funky, and the 5th was green and monkey! Yelled Skippyjo. That's my sock monkey! Ditto, declared Skippyjo's one-eyed Martian twin, emerging from the green group behind. Before him, without saying another problema, Skippyjo picked up his monkey's paw and pulled. First, Skippyjo yanked this way. Then Uno Ojo yanked that way. It was a tug o mito mito, cheered the chimichangas. On the count of 3, the Popitos planned to pull tambien, but the doggy shouted, Uno! And the Martians shouted, Oh! And Uno Ojo let a go-go, sending the kitty boy flying. Skippyjo and his sock monkey hurled head first back to earth and out through the closet door. Kaboom! He hollered, breaking the sound barrier and maybe his head. Oh boy. Skippyjon Jones explained, Mama, rushing into her room, what on earth are you doing? The kitty boy stood up and shook off a cloud of red spice. I didn't do anything on Earth, Mama, replied Skippyjon. I did everything on Mars. Oh, that's terrific, Tom, said Mom. Then she straightened her kitty boy's ears. You must be starving. Later that night, the kitty boy looked up at the starry sky. Mars, he muttered, beginning to bounce. Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, and I like my red jammies 'cause they're made from wool of the green Martian lammies. Stop bouncing, Pinkie Pie, scolded Mama. I'm not pink, I'm red, said Skippy. It's over, Red Rover, said Mama. Just go to sleep. And that's exactly what he did. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this silly story. All right, I miss you very much. Enjoy the nice weather this weekend. It's supposed to be super nice. Get outside and play. Remember, wash your hands. All right, love you. Bye.